So I have created this makeup look. This was just something really fun. I had the NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner in the colour Petal for absolutely ages, and I keep seeing it in the corner of my eye, and I really wanted to create something with it, and this is what I came up with. And of course I had to add glitter. As you know from my previous videos, I love glitter. So if you like the look of this makeup, then please keep watching. I'll start off with the eyes. So I'm using my NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to pat that all over the eyelid. Then I'm taking the colour 13 from the Urban Decay Naked Smokey palette, and I'm just going to use that on my brow bone. I'm now taking the colour Creme Brulee from NYX Cosmetics, and we're going to apply that into the crease as our transition colour. And we're going to build up layers on the crease. So then we're going to go in with the colour Password from that Smokey Naked palette, and we're just going to go over the same area. What we want to do is build up a layer for when we apply that black eyeshadow, so that it all blends out smoothly and doesn't have, you know, those harsh lines. We're now going to take Dagger from that same Urban Decay palette, and we're going to apply that straight on top of the colour Password. So we're just making that area darker so that it blends nicely in with that black. I forgot to mention that I'm using sellotape to create sharp lines. You don't have to do that, it just makes it easier. But now I'm going in with that Kajal Topshop eyeliner, and I'm placing that all over the lid, and then I'm just blending that up towards the crease before it starts to dry. I'm then going to go in with Jet from the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, and then I'm going to pat that all over the top of where we placed that eyeliner, and then I will go in with that fluffy brush which has the darker grey shade on it, and then just blend that into those crease colours. By the way, if you wanted to, you don't have to go for the grey tones that I've gone into the crease with. You could go for warmer tones if you wanted to. Black eyes look really good with a warm tone in the crease, but for this I just felt like the cool tones go better with the type of colour pink I'm using on the eyeliner. So now we're going to move on to the face, and we're going straight in with the Sleek Colour Correcting palette, and I'm putting the green where there are red areas on my skin, and then I will blend this all out with a damp beauty blender. So my normal really, if you've watched any of my other videos you'll see this is pretty much the same routine that I always do. And I'm now going in with my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and I use this to remove bags underneath my eye or redness underneath my eye. It's just a really good way of brightening up that under eye under your concealer. And I'm just going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender. I'm now going to go in with my favourite foundation, which is the Lock-It foundation from Kat Von D, and I'm using the colour Light Warm 45. And I'm actually putting a minimal amount. I don't want to create like a super full coverage like I normally do. I just want to keep it kind of light, a medium coverage. And then I'm going to go in with that beauty blender after I've used the brush, just to remove excess foundation, and it helps just give it a little bit more extra blending into the face. Now for the concealer, I'm going in with Kat Von D's Lock-It Concealer in Light Warm 3, and I just like to place this all on and then blend it in with a flat brush, and then I'll go in with my damp beauty blender? Oh, it doesn't sound right. Beauty blender afterwards. This is a really good concealer. I do have like quite deep creases underneath my eyes, so I don't use a lot of it, but then you don't really need to use a lot of it unless you're really trying to create a dramatic effect. I'm now going to set the face with my Liz Earle Natural Finish Loose Powder in medium beige or number 2, and I'm just using a brush for this because I find this powder really sticks in areas if you use like a powder puff, which is what I normally use, and then go in with a brush to remove excess. But I use the brush to pat it on and then wipe away excess powder afterwards. By the way, this only happens when I use this foundation, so no problem with any others. I'm now going in with the colour Lucid from the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette, which is my favourite contour palette ever. Like, I haven't had one that beats this one yet. And I'm just placing this underneath the eyes, on the chin, in the middle of the forehead and slightly down the nose. Next we're going to contour the face with the colour Sombre from the same palette. I got this brush, I don't know where it's from, it doesn't have a name on it, but it's slightly, how do you describe it? It goes at a slight angle so it fits into those hollows of the cheeks, so it's really good for using on the cheeks. And then of course I'll go back in with my 135 because it's my favourite, and I'll do the jawline and the forehead with it. And for the cheeks I'm going to go with MAC Blusher Warm Soul. I really want to get some new blushes, so if anyone's got any good ones in mind, please could you comment them down below, that'd be great. Now moving back to the eyes, I'm going to go in with that NYX Vivid Bright eyeliner in Petal, and literally just do your eyeliner the same way that you would do your eyeliner. I did film this bit, but as usual I have to get super close to the mirror. Now moving on to the under eye, we're going in with that Topshop Kajal eyeliner, I don't know how you say it, and I'm applying that into the waterline, and then I'm going to blend it down onto the lower lid, and then what I'll do is I will go over that black with that jet colour from the Kat Von D palette and just blend it outwards, as you can see. And then I'm going to take a small fluffy tapered brush and that creme brulee colour just to help blend that out. Now for inner corner highlight, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit and the colour Pink Heart for the inner corner. And then going back in with that NYX eyeliner, we're going to create a point in the inner corner. Now you could leave it like this, it's a beautiful shade of pink, but I can't help myself, I have to add glitter to it, and I think after I've added this glitter, which is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal eyeliner in the colour Junk Show, I believe, I'll link everything down below, it created like a different colour pink and it was just perfect, like it was a really beautiful shade. Yeah, I was so happy with it. I'm now going to do mascara, which is the Benefits Roller Lash, and this is how it looks with just mascara on the top, but I'm going to add false lashes, and I'm going to add the Samantha lashes from Huda Beauty, which were perfect, and then I added mascara to the bottom lashes as well. And I'm applying that Pink Heart colour from the Moonchild palette, and this palette is amazing. I only got it the other day and I'm so happy I have it. It's literally my favourite highlighting palette. It is beautiful. And I'm applying that to my cheeks, my cupid's bow and down my nose. And like it looked amazing, but you know when you look back and you're just like, I wish I added more highlighter. That's me right now. And I'm going in with the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in Big Bang. It is stunning, like it's probably one of my favourite lipsticks, definitely one of my favourite lipsticks. And so this is the finished look. I absolutely love how this turned out, like it literally was just for fun. Like in my head I wouldn't have imagined wearing this out, but I think I would definitely wear this out. It's so pretty, and like when you're doing an all black eye, it's a really difficult thing to do because black is really difficult to blend out nicely. That's why you have to build those layers up in your crease, and brown's like a really good way of blending out black perfectly, but so's grey as well. So if you really enjoyed this makeup tutorial, then please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel and check out all my other videos. I've also got a Facebook and Instagram and a blog as well, so if you're interested in any of those, hop over to those. As usual, I will link all my products down below. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask down below in the comments section. And yeah, I just, as normal and as always, because I am forever grateful for those who watch this, thank you so much for watching my video. Really, thank you.